I replied to this comment before, but I didn't realize it was coming from a pastor. And this pastor is calling me Satan for telling people to think for themselves, for telling people to stop going to churches where they preach poverty, to stop listening to pastors that tells them that money is bad, that money is evil, that money is negative, that to stop listening to pastors telling that, oh, if you are poor, God love you more. But if you become rich, God love you less. Pastor, what does gospel stand for? Gospel is the good news, the news from God. And the news from God can only be positive, can only be prosperous, can only be healthy, can only be happy. Why are you calling me Satan for telling people that God is winning them and not outside of them? Why are you calling me Satan for telling people that they are responsible of themselves and not a pastor and not a church? Which, by the way, God is not in the church. God does not have a church. God does not have a religion. God does not have a gender. God does not have a country. God does not have a sexuality. You as a pastor, you don't have more God in you than in me or than in anybody else. And you calling me Satan for that? Which, by the way, also, Pastor, Satan, to me, respecting your beliefs, respecting your thoughts, to me, Satan is not outside of any individual. Satan is winning us. You can be Satan, I can be Satan. Anybody who acts with fear, negativity, envy, jealousy, anybody whose thoughts or whose words or whose actions are to destroy themselves or somebody else or to hurt themselves or somebody else, that person right there is Satan. Because Satan represents what is negative, what is hurtful, what is hate, right? The same as God. God is a spirit that dwells in us because God is not a body. Also, the Bible says that God is a spirit and we should worship God as a spirit because God is a spirit that dwells in every single human being. God represents what is love, what is happiness, what is peace, what is kindness, what is prosperity, what is love. That's what God represents, and that's winning us. Satan and God is winning us, not outside of us, because each of us can destroy and each of us can build. Every time any human is destroying, that human is acting, that human is being Satan. And anytime a human is building, is uplifting, is being kind, is being positive, is doing what is right, that human is being God because God is not outside of us. God and Satan represent spirit. God and Satan represent energies. God and Satan represent different state of mind, different state of belief that each individual have. And you calling me a agent of Satan for telling people to think for themselves, for telling people that, hey, you are responsible of yourself. The pastor is not responsible of you. The Bible is not responsible of you. The church is not responsible of you. The government is not responsible of you. Instead of you waiting on the church or the pastor to save you, you go save yourself. And also, I'm teaching and preaching to people that if they give money, they put the money into a church that is preaching to them that money is bad, money is evil. Let me ask you, you as a pastor, let me ask you this. If money is so bad, if money is so evil, why do you have money, pastor? If money is so bad, if money is so evil, why do you ask the people at your church for money? Oh, so you're the only one who deserves to have money, and the people at your church deserve to be poor and stay poor. No, that's not what I'm teaching. That's not what I'm preaching. I'm teaching people to use their own mind, to think for themselves, to invest in themselves. That if they have money, to invest it in their goals, their ideas, their business, and to invest it in their mind. I'm teaching people to change their self-image, to change their consciousness, to change the way they think, because nobody can change their mind nobody can change their life without changing their mind. And I'm teaching people positive thinking, positive acting, positive feeling, to see themselves as successful, to see themselves as positive, to see themselves as prosperous, to see themselves as rich. I'm teaching people to think for themselves and not wait on a pastor or a church to save them. And that if they are going into a place where they are telling them, money is bad, money is evil, money is bad, money is evil. If that's all you hear all day, every day, that is going to create in your subconscious mind an idea, a belief that money is bad, that money is evil. And every time you will want to attract money or manifest money or receive money, you are going to be attracting, manifesting, and receiving all the evil and all the bad that you believe that money is. Because whatever conscious or unconscious belief you have about money, every time money is coming to you, money is coming with whatever you believe money is. That's why I'm teaching and preaching that money is good, money is positive, money is great, because we only do good with money. We only do good about money. We only do what is right for money, with money, and about money. There is nowhere in the Bible where God says, oh, you have to be poor, you have to suffer to go to heaven. Oh, if you have money, you are not my child. Oh, no. Because also, regardless of our worldly condition, God still loves us. The love God has for us is not conditional. Oh, you know what? You my child, you got money, I hate you. And you calling me the agent of Satan for preaching positivity, for preaching prosperity, for preaching and teaching people that nobody is responsible of you but you. That if you want to change your life, you must change your mind. And that the Bible is a psychological and metaphysical book. It's not a historical book. No, it's not. And that whatever interpretation anybody can make of the Bible is simply a reflection of your mind, is simply a reflection of their consciousness. Also, it says in the Bible, God has pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. So definitely, God wants us to be abundant. God wants us to be wealthy. God wants us to use our skills, our talents, our passions in the right way, in the positive way. And by you using your gift, your talents, your passions, your skills, your mind, in the right way, in the positive way, you are going to attract the money you want, the wealth you want. Because you are using your talents, your skills, your passions, your ideas for good. So more good is going to be added onto you. And you calling me the agent of Satan for telling people to think for themselves, for telling people that God is within and not outside of them. Well, when I first answered this comment, I didn't even realize that you were a pastor. But then somebody replied to this comment today, and then I click on your profile and you are a pastor. But I'm curious to know, what are you teaching people? Are you teaching people to wait on a savior, or that you are the savior, or that they should rely on you for salvation, that your church has the answer, has the key to success? No. At least me, what I teach and preach to people is that nobody has the answer for their success but themselves. The key to their success is winning them. The key to their happiness is winning them. The key to whoever they want to be is winning them. And that God is not outside of them, God is within. And that by they controlling their mind, by they thinking positive, they're going to have a positive life. By they being in charge of their own mind, they are going to be in charge of the life. Because if someone cannot control their mind, that person cannot control who they become, and that person cannot control their destiny. So I don't know why you're teaching, I don't know why you're preaching, but me, what I teach and preach is self-love, self-belief, self-confidence, self-faith. The Spirit, God, is in you, which means you have greatness in you. You have power in you. You have wisdom in you. You have strength in you. Power is the mind. That's also one of the things I teach, that by you using the power of your mind, the power of your imagination, the power of your words, the power of your feelings, you can change your life. And that you are responsible. Nobody is responsible of you but you. So don't wait on the church, don't wait on your pastor, or on me, or on the government, or social media, or the Bible to change your life, because nobody can change your life but you. Nobody can change your life but you. God is within. He has always been and will forever be.